Welcome to episode 3 of the van build. I'm going to install the roof vent, frame the ceiling, insulate the ceiling, and talk a little bit about my road test. I'm cleaning up the work area with soap and water. This roof vent is going to be the Heng's 14-inch with fan. This roof vent didn't come with any instructions, so I'm measuring out what I think the space needs to be. Next, I'll mask out the cut lines to prevent the saw from scraping the paint on the roof. I'm going to check my lines again. I'm drilling a pilot hole at each of the corners. I'll go back and make those holes a little bit bigger so I can get the jigsaw in there. After I've made my initial cut, I'm going to put down some more tape to hold the roof in place while I cut the remainder of the hole. I'll keep adding tape as I go to keep the cut piece level to the rest of the roof. I'm going to add a little more soap and water to lubricate the cutting blade. Inside, I've taped a cardboard box to catch the shavings and the offcut piece. Now I'm going to clean it up with a shop vac, because if you leave those filings up there, you're going to get rust all over your roof. Now I'm going to file down the edges. And clean it up some more. Now the moment of truth. And it doesn't quite fit. Well, measure once, cut twice, as they say. But it's always better to cut small and then cut again. Next, I'll go back and prime the cut edges to prevent rust. Next, I'll install the screws and cover those with lap sealant. Now I'm using the self-leveling lap sealant to seal the seams of the vent. You can use the 12-volt battery from your power tools to check the appliance and the connectivity of any circuits. Now I'm attaching furring strips to the cross beams of the roof. These overhang the beams slightly so that I can slide the XPS foam in there and get a good friction fit. I'm going to use the screws from the roof vent to attach the insulation. I'm using 1¼ inch self-tapping screws to attach the furring strips to the wall. Now I will add the inner layer of Reflectix. The idea here is to take advantage of the airspace between the XPS and the gap that's created by the ribs of the vehicle and the furring strips. This will help to maximize the R value of the Reflectix. At this point, I took the van on a little 1,800-mile road test. I think every warning light in the instrument panel went on at some point, but I learned a lot about the vehicle. I slept a few nights in the van on the way, and it worked out well, but I think I'm gonna need a heater when I get to that mountain country. During the trip, I installed vinyl tile and vinyl plank on the floor of the van. And that's all for this time. Come back for the next one when I install a passenger seat in the rear of the van. Thanks again for watching.